بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر उनको मांगता हूँ जो मांगता नहीं होने देते 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 ये हवाले मुझे रुसवा नहीं होने देते ये हवाले मुझे रुसवा नहीं होने देते उनका मांगता
हज़रात मोहतरम मेरे साहिब ज़ीवकार, जैसे कि आपको मालूम है कि ये जो बज़्म सजी है ये अल्लाह के फजल करम से सरदार टिशू वालों की तरफ से सजी है और मेरे मोहतरम मुकर्रम खालिद सैफुल्ला, आबिद सैफुल्ला, साजिद सैफुल्ला और जितने भी भाई हैं भांजे हैं सब अल्लाह ताला का फजल है और उनकी तरफ से आप जो यहाँ आए हैं आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
We're here today gathered and very, very close to the odd nights on the last 10 days of Ramadan. You know, what we call in our language, we say Tagrats. Yes? The odd nights, the 21, 23, 25, 27, 29. And within these nights, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has revealed an auspicious night. Within any one of these nights. It's not specific to a night. It's not specific to the 25th night or the 27th night or the 29th night or the 23rd night. However, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has hidden the night of Qadr. The night of Qadr, which is known as Laylatul Qadr, the night of Qadr. And you know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has hidden this night within one of the odd nights of the last 10 days of Ramadan. How auspicious and how special is this night? Firstly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Holy Quran, إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَاهُ فِي لَيْلَةِ الْقَدْرِ وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ خَيْرٌ مِّنْ أَلْفِ شَهْرٍ. Now pay close attention to these words. This is one night. However, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He states in the Holy Quran, لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ خَيْرٌ مِّنْ أَلْفِ شَهْرٍ. This one night is better than 1,000 nights, 1,000 months of yours. 1,000 months of ibadah, doing ibadah on this one night is greater than doing ibadah on 1,000 months.
इसका से शुक्रगुजार हूँ
कि आप इन भाइयों की दावत पर कि जिनके बाप आप सबसे मोहब्बत करने वाले और आप उनसे मोहब्बत करने वाले जनाब हाजी रज़ा साहब, अल्लाह ताला आज की इस इफ्तारी की कबूलियत की घड़ियों का सदका अल्लाह ताला उन्हें जन्नत में आला मकाम अता फरमाए। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला सय्यिदना मौलाना मुहम्मद व अला आलि सय्यिदना मौलाना मुहम्मद व अस्हाबि सय्यिदना मौलाना मुहम्मद व बारिक वसल्लिम व सल्लि अलैहि। अल्लाहुम्मा रब्बना आतिना फिद दुनिया हसनतन व फिल आखिरति हसनतन व क़िना अज़ाबन्नार व अदखिलना जन्नत मअल अबरार या अज़ीज़ या गफ़्फ़ार या रब्बल आलमीन। रब्बना ज़लमना अनफुसना व इन लम तग़फिर लना व तरहमना लनकूनन्ना मिनल ख़ासिरीन। इलाही आलमीन हमारी मुख्तसर सी हाज़िरी को कबूल फरमा। मालिक व मौला, आज इन बरादरान ने जिस मोहब्बत और प्यार और अक़ीदत के साथ इफ्तारी का एहतमाम और इंतज़ाम किया है, मालिक अपने फजल से अपने करम से इनकी इस हाज़िरी को
Our team here at the Grand Venue in Blackburn, on behalf of Chaudhry Khalid, Chaudhry Ahmed and Chaudhry Sajid and the Star Tissue family, I welcome you to the annual Iftar on behalf of Star Tissue.
Firstly, welcome from my family, from our Star Tissue family to this Iftari. As has been mentioned, we've not had an Iftari celebration like this for 2 years, so it's really great to see all friends all come together and break fast together as we have done and share each other's du'as. COVID's been a very difficult time for many people. We've lost some great people over the years, and it's great now that we can get out together and celebrate each other. Firstly, I'd like to give a special thank you to our Star Tissue team, our staff who's been here today. This really Iftari is in your honour, and we've invited a few other people along today to celebrate success and community. Star Tissue has always been very keen and very involved in Blackburn. Reason being is, mashallah, Blackburn is the place that's given us a home. It's given us a chance to educate ourselves, our children, and it's given us a lot. It's given us a community, one big family. We're very privileged to live in Blackburn with the resources and the religious strength that we have. You know, it's kind of a centre of the West in terms of, you know, the quality of the masjids and the quality of the education that we have, whether it's Islamic education or general education. Some of our schools are rated #1 in the country, which is great. And really, one of the key things what we always like to push is education is a very important and incredible step. And parents, you know, my parents and many of your parents, one thing they wanted to see was their children to become successful in the community they're living in. That was their dream, and it's our responsibility to, you know, make that dream come true, particularly with the sacrifices they made coming here in the 60s and living in difficult circumstances to allow us the life that we all enjoy today. In terms of Star Tissue, we've been particularly active in the community, reason being because we want that success to be shared with all the community members who are here. I mean, we've been involved in many local charities, as you know, but particularly recently, I'd like to congratulate my brother Abid, who's been selected to become the Vice Chair of the East Lancashire Cricket Club. We just give him a round of applause, mashallah. It's allowed him to serve young people and pass that knowledge on and train them. And this information on your tables about the cricket club. That cricket club now is open to the community. It's the first time a professional cricket club now is in the hands of the community to serve the community. So if you've got children, young children, who want to be cricketers, who want to bring cricket back, football's had its day really. I think we want to create new cricket superstars. So get your children enrolled, get them actively involved with the club. Also, mashallah, my other brother, elder brother Shuaib Khan's here, who's been my rock all my life, although he doesn't like to accept it. He's been very active in Bangor Street Community Centre, which is another great centre, which provides a lot of charity work, a lot of resources, and has helped create a lot of businesses in that centre as well. Zaf is here also representing One Voice. One Voice is a particular charity that we set up many years ago, really to actively engage and focus on health, education and leadership.
1984, my family and I moved to Preston New Road here in Blackburn. And I was 12 and I enrolled at Masjid Noor on Saunders Road for Muslim classes. I was told to sit next to two kids who I'd never met before, Shweb and Halid. Why the Modi Sahib asked me to sit next to the two naughtiest rascals in Blackburn, I don't know, but what it led to was a friendship that has endured for now 38 years, more really than half a lifetime. So before I say anything else, just think about that for a second. 40 years I've had to put up an end to. We grew up together, we played together, and I provided many, many alibis, usually false ones, to their families for all the things they were up to. Helen mentioned that I'm a QC, and I was made a QC year before last, but I became a barrister 26 years ago. Of the two things, really, it was much harder to become a QC than a barrister because it's a tough, long process and something like 12, 15 judges have to give you a reference. But in all truth, if I'm absolutely honest, it means less to me. And the reason isn't because I'm ungrateful for Allah's blessing. It's because I've learned a few things in my life along the way, important things. When I was younger, as we nearly always have, a hunger, a need to achieve goals and achieve big things. So when I became a barrister, it meant a big deal. But along the way, I've learned that what really is important in life, truly and really, are family, friends, their health, and your health. My father, who was my friend, my guardian, my everything, died about a month, almost exactly a month after I became a QC. I can tell you now, without a second's hesitation, I'd give up all that status just to hold him one more time.
Assalamu alaikum. I know I'm from Berlin, but I just want to show that Blackburn people have got passion. It's a great honour indeed to follow on from my dear brother, Mohammed Nawaz QC, who spoke so passionately, so eloquently, with great distinction. I just want to say, first of all, I'm sorry that I wasn't born in Blackburn. I'm sorry you got a better football team than you. Sorry. But honestly, it's one thing I'll say for sure. The hospitality, warmth, love, whenever I come to Blackburn, is unmatched wherever I go. So mashallah, thank you so much for all your wonderful hospitality. I want to pay tribute to Khalid Bhai, congratulate Abid on his appointment as the Vice Chair of East Lancashire Cricket Club, and also Sajid Saab for bringing us all together this evening. What a beautiful Iftari with amongst some brilliant people, and it's always a pleasure coming here to Grand Venue and seeing my brother Tassi here. His smile always makes the evening much better. So we're in a beautiful venue with a great host and with all of you here. And I just want to say just a couple of things from myself. I want to say first of all how much of indeed a pleasure and honour it is to be sitting next to great colleagues, in particular the young gentleman to my left, Councillor Mohammed Khan, who has given a lifetime of service to communities. That deserves a huge round of applause. That came and served at times where it was difficult to serve and the communities had very complex and challenging needs. So we, as the next generation, always look up to the work of the generation of Uncle Mohammed Khan. And as we sit here, I want you to think about the people that were here last 2 years ago that are not here now, before COVID. And just think about how life can change in a flash. We've lost so many community leaders, uncles, bazurgs, mother figures, father figures, through COVID. And tonight is also a time to reflect upon losing some huge monumental figures from the community. But it's also a time to celebrate that we've actually had the opportunity to observe another Ramadan. I just would like to express my gratitude to Allah every day, every time I breathe, because it's up to Allah whether we live or die, and whether we'll be here next year or not.
It's a great pleasure for me to be here this evening. This is not the first evening I've been here a number of times, invited by Father Samuel, his brother, on these type of events, Iftar and a number of other events. And my sincere thanks to Khalid and Khalid's family. I knew Khalid Granddad, we lived together in the 60s. I knew his dad very well. I know Khalid from childhood. And I think I really appreciate their support which they have given to me the past 30-odd years. As a councillor, as a senior deputy leader of the council, as a leader of the council. Without the help and support of the community, I couldn't be in the council. And I think when I became a councillor, I had only one mission in my mind. I want to make the difference. And that's something which I still carry in my mind. What else I can do to improve the quality of the life of the people in this world. And that's what I did. This was something in my blood from my childhood, helping other people. And I think we've done a great job here in Blackburn for the last 30-odd years. Community as a whole, I think community is very much united when it comes to the political side of it. And I think they always look at the right people to represent them. And I think I've done my best to make sure I do my best to represent the people who elected me to put in that place. I couldn't do anything. I think it's a teamwork. I'm not going to take credit for everything I've done myself. It's a great teamwork in the council, elected member, especially the officials. And I think I made a real difference the last 10, 12 years. 2022, I love 2022. 1998, when we become a unity authority, that is given the responsibility of all sort of services to this local authority, children's services, schools, highways, health authority, etc., etc. So I think it was a great task for us to make sure we are going to make a real difference, and I think we made a real difference. As Father said, the new hospital, new health center, our hospital, a number of other initiatives we have taken to make sure we improve the quality of life for the people of this world. You can go to any field, and I think there is great opportunity in this country. If you have right talent, nobody can stop you. I know there is still Islamophobia. I have this said in my council, I challenge my chief executive and other people, because when I came here there was 1.2% Asian working in the council. Now, alhamdulillah, we are 22%, and I'm still saying there need to be 30%. So I think we need to fight to make sure we get the right people in the right position. If you put the right people in the right position, your organization will boom. And if you are doing something what Pakistan is doing, their British law and their family, etc., then the thing will go really, really bad. And I hope we will do something. I think Pakistani government will do something, whichever government will come in power, to make sure they put the right people who are going to do the right job for the people of the Pakistan. So my sincere thanks to Khalid and his family for the kind invitation.
A special thank you to all our staff who are here today. So I hope after you read today, you're recharged and ready to continue to work like you do and help us get through.